A Dubai-based firm, Multi-Commerce FZC Limited, which was recently awarded 8.1 billion shillings tender for the supply of controversial vegetable cooking oil and Indian white rice by the Kenya National Trading Corporation, is now entangled in a beta contract for the supply of fertiliser consignment to the Kenya Tea Development Authority. Investigations by the Informa Media Group have established at KTDA the body is being accused of micromanaging the procurement process in favor of the Multi-Commerce FZC Limited for the supply of 92,737 metric tons of NPK 2655 fertilizer from Russia, despite failing in repeated tendering process twice. In the repeated controversial tendering process, SLDR International Limited emerged the lowest bidder. However, KTDA board, which even traveled to Russia for the inspection process of the manufacturer, controversially influenced the process in favor of the United Arab Emirates-based firm Multi-Commerce FZC Limited. And in a new twist of event, a Kericho High Court has since issued a court injunction barring KTDA and Multi-Commerce FZC Limited or their agents from executing the contract until the matter is heard and determined, following a petition filed by SLDR International Limited that successfully challenged the procurement process. Effectively, thousands of tea farmers will be forced to wait longer and potentially miss out on the short rain season beginning July, when fertilizer should be applied. The new development comes even as Deputy President Rigathi Gachagua is expected to convene a tea farmers meeting in Kericho early next month as a follow-up to a similar meeting on tea reforms held in Meru last week. At the center of the questionable procurement is KTDA Chairman David Muni Ichoho and the General Manager in charge of operations, who have been flouted for directing the KTDA management to issue the letter of award to the Multi-Commerce FZC Limited, the second lowest bidder, with instructions to enter into contract. This is against the law because the board chairman has no mandate to get involved in procurement matters. Justice Joseph Sagon issued the orders after SLDR International Limited, a local company, challenged the tender that entailed the supply of chemical compound fertilizers for the year 2023 in the petition before court. The petition, drawn and filed by Bernard Mugisha of Nyaanga and Mugisha Advocates on behalf of SLDR International Limited, was on June 13, 2023, certified by Justice Sagon as urgent and issued conservatory orders stopping the procurement of the fertilizer, issued pending the hearing and the determination of the petition. Pending the hearing and the determination of this application, a conservatory order is hereby issued freezing any contract entered between KTDA and Multi-Commerce FZC Limited, whether acting directly or indirectly through third parties, agents or officers, concerning the supply of fertilizer, Justice Sagon ordered. According to documents filed in court, the petitioner, SLDR International Limited, claims that it submitted the lowest evaluated financial bid of 5.1 billion shillings for the first partial shipment of 46,369 metric tons of fertilizer, and whose manufacturer had production capacity of 2,700 metric tons per day, with delivery timelines of between 4 to 6 weeks. But KTDA, which has been listed in the case as the first respondent, overlooked its bid and proceeded to award the tender on June 8, 2023 to Multi-Commerce FZC Limited. This is despite Multi-Commerce FZC Limited quoting 5.2 billion for the first shipment of 46,369 metric tons of fertilizer, which manufacturer authorization from JSC Minundombirienya that has a low production capacity of 1,800 metric tons per day with the longest delivery period of 6 weeks. The conditions used to unfairly and unjustifiably disqualify the applicant despite submitting the lowest evaluated tender was not a condition in the tender document. It was introduced by the respondent's chairman and general manager to lock out the applicant's bid, the petitioner argued. The price difference between the two bidders is 602,790 USD, equivalent to 83.8 million Kenya shillings. enough to construct about 9 boreholes complete with fittings to deal with drought menace in the country's arid and semi-arid lands. It cost close to 10 million shillings to construct a fully fitted borehole. As such, there will be no value for money. The court order comes at a time when President William Ruto has designated his deputy Rigathi Gachagua to spearhead reforms in the tea sector, among others, with the aim of incentivizing farmers and increasing production.